This is Christopher Holcomb again with another exciting episode number 50. Bringing you another episode, 50 that is. And this time I thought about it, wanted to share you as I go through my journey, and pretty much want to do a refresher and talk about education. I went to a meeting at a real estate roundtable this week, and a gentleman did a pretty much presentation about, supposed to be about real estate, but talked more about yourself. And that got me to thinking and realizing I have been kind of falling off of my educational side of educating myself and doing personal development. And to me, that's one of the biggest things in any business you do, because if you're not growing as a person, how can your business ever grow? So what I want to do is take it back to what I started in my first episodes, talking about books, CDs, things like that. And pretty much, maybe, something that might buzz to you guys' ears. How many times do you read a book a day? If you read a book only 15 minutes a day, that's a book a month, which is 12 books in a year. Most people don't even read 12 books in 5 or 10 years. But educated people do. If you pretty much research and follow in the steps of Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, other successful, Michael Dell, Mark Cuban, you'll see what they do day to day. They read books in the morning. They go Wall Street Journal, certain business magazines. Some things we may need to do that we don't do. Most people watch a lot of TV. If you know what's going on in Atlanta Housewives, or what's going on with Dancing with the Stars, then it shows where your business is at. Most people wouldn't even know that. Like myself, I guess to say Achilles heels, I love sports. As you can see, I got a sports jersey on, but sometimes you got to sacrifice that. Hey, if it ain't the Super Bowl, why am I worried about watching that game? Or put yourself in a position where you're sacrificing, TV to a certain increments. Like me, most of the time I only watch sports events. Pretty much everything else, the news, the weather, I get the weather on my phone. I don't know what's going on. People be like, oh, this happened in the news. I'll be like, I don't watch the news. I'm focusing on my business. Now my reading has fell off a little bit, so now I got to get back on it and get my 15 minutes up to probably 25 minutes in the next couple months. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm reading Pursuit of Happiness. I'm going to finish that book this month and then jump on a couple other books. And as I do my updates, I'll let you know, because I got to keep myself accountable and, just the growth as a person. There's so many things we can learn that can help our business, not just in aspects of dollars and cents. It's about building relationships, building personalities, empowering others. The best leaders are the best learners. So we gotta be better learners to help your business. Not even for your own self, but how can you teach financial literacy or that mentality if you don't have it yourself? You can't pass that on. That's the best thing. Not passing on a lump sum of money, but passing on that mind state. Because with that mind state, you can do whatever. You hear rappers and other people say, if you put me in a place, I made $1 million here, you put me anywhere, I can make $1 million, just give me a year or whatever. That's the mentality. That's not having the resources, that's making the resources happen. And by educating ourselves is one big thing. If you don't like to read, which I think is one of the most disciplined things to do, because you have to set aside the time and you have to sit down and do it without distractions. But you can get CDs, as many CDs, books on CDs that you can get. If it's DVDs, you want to see a certain speaker. There's a lot of things like that, engagements that you can check out that can definitely give you that educational tip. So my biggest thing is get your books, your seminars, your CDs, and make sure you educate yourself daily and weekly, because the growth in you is going to help you grow your business. And I think that one of the biggest things that's going through this journey is being around people that do that reassess and make sure you be re-energized in doing it. And just like from going to that real estate roundtable, that let me think like, okay, I know I haven't been reading like I should, so I got to get back on that, because any lack in that could be the lack in my business and the growth that I'm trying to see. I'm not seeing it because of me, because I'm not growing. So just wanted to do a refresher. I said this is episode 50. Hey, I might as well at the halfway point, or as they say, 50. You should go ahead and do a refresher of what you've done in the past. Am I doing everything I was indicating in those first videos? So that's one thing. I still go to meetings. I definitely do seek mentorship. and getting mentored by someone who's already done it. But now I definitely need to reassess myself in my reading. And not just reading books, reading informational magazines. A lot of times there's nothing wrong with reading fiction. You can read as much as you want, but read something that can enhance and help you also, not just something that can entertain you. That's why I say if you watch a CD on TV, that's good. If it's something productive, it's something that teaches you about real estate or something that teaches you about yourself and becoming a better business person or have a better business model, that's great. So just a couple of food for thought that I want to share with you guys as I go through my journey. And this is something I wanted to share with you guys that energized me this week and made me refocus on a lot of the basic principles. You know, as always, I appreciate your feedback. If you like this video, click like. Watch the other videos also. You know, there's a lot of good information as I go through my journey, and I'll keep you updated as I always will. And anything I learn, I want you guys to learn, because you never know. It may be some food for thought or some information you need that you may not came across of, and I might have, you know, like checking out RIAs and other type of meeting round tables. If you're in the Detroit areas, many of them that you can go to. So, you know, you definitely shoot me an email. I'll respond. So once again, because this video is getting a little bit long, so we don't want 50 to be the longest video, but right now it probably will be. But once again, I appreciate all the feedback as always, and you guys have a great day, and I'll definitely catch you on the next episode.